Wow, dude, you have a metal arm? That is so cool. And if you want to get excited about that, just like Spiderman did and more, join me on this latest episode of Flicks and Figs on TAKTAK Toys With Film. So yeah, welcome back to TAKTAK for Toys With Film, your home of 1/12 scale movie-based action figures, G.I. Joe Classified, Valaverse Action Force, Operation Monster Force, custom action figures of my own design, and more. So yakady yak, here's TAKTAK. And remember, this video is not for kids, so let's kick things off with Motor King. So yeah, Motor King giving us 1/12 scale, what looks like a classic Spider-Man or possibly a Miles Morales Spider-Man from the PS5 game, a Superior Spider-Man, which we're going to see now, and yes, Spider-Gwen model kits. Now these are all 1/12 scale, as I say. I think you need to do some basic assembly with them. It does seem like they'll come pre-painted, so these are just kind of the test shots, but it does seem likely they'll come pre-painted. As you can see here, they do come stacked with loads of accessories. This is the Superior Spider-Man one, completely stacked with accessories. There's a sort of rumour that the price point may be around $30 sort of dollars. So yeah, they're quite tasty looking Spider-Man model kits in 1/12 scale. But yeah, if you want some model kits to complement your Mafex figures, then Motor King have you covered. And where does he get all those wonderful toys in black? Well, Motor King have the answer again, as they do in a 1/12 scale Batman Batmobile Tumbler, which looks absolutely fantastic. So it's more 1/12 scale vehicles, and this is obviously going to be something massive, comes in black obviously. Apparently it will be pre-painted, so it does give us the idea that the Motor King stuff will be pre-painted. But sticking with Batman, McFarlane will be putting up their Robin and Batman wave soon for pre-order. So these are obviously the figures of, you know, yeah, all the from the Batman and Robin movie, which wasn't the best. But yeah, all these figures will be going up for pre-order soon if you're a fan of picking them up. And sticking with vehicles, we've soon got the 1/12 scale Ramen Toys bread van. Here's some sort of images with the bread van painted in black. I don't think there's going to be red stripes on the side from these images, but they may be added later. Now we need some 1/12 scale bakers to go with this bread van. The Foosh made that comment and I thought that was quite clever. Some 1/12 scale bakers. But yeah, you know, no doubt we'll get some to go with it maybe at some point. And sticking with vehicles, here we've got a look at the Valaverse Action Force Vanguard, and we've got a look at a test shot of the upcoming Atlas in the front of the Vanguard, and then Duster in the back, and then vice versa, Duster in the front and Atlas in the back. So yeah, Valaverse will be giving us their Vanguards soon enough as well. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment on anything you've seen before, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. And Amazing Yamaguchi are giving us a Revoltech Winter Soldier. Mission report October 2023, but no Hydra Red Book to control him with. Just remember the safe words: longing, benign, freight car, homecoming, etc. And a weird circumstance or Easter egg, freight car, which is one of the activation words for the Winter Soldier, was where Bucky Barnes met his fate in Captain America: The First Avenger movie, as he fell into the hands of Hydra to become the Winter Soldier, and fell out of that freight car, you know, down that cliff, and eventually got captured by Hydra and became the Winter Soldier. And amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech figures are always great in terms of articulation of posing options. So this is only a picture we have so far of him, but more promo images should become available closer to the time of his release. And sticking with a military 1/12 scale theme, Mezco 1/12 have revealed their G.I. Joe Duke. He's got a gritty face sculpt, as you can see here. He won't be doing any modelling anytime soon, but it's good to add Duke to the roster of Mezco 1/12 G.I. Joes, and he comes absolutely packed with accessories. So Duke is certainly one I want to pick up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you all in for Mezco G.I. Joe 1/12 scale figures? We've obviously had Destro released, so he's available to pick up now. We should have Roadblock at some point. I mean, it's an ironic name, Roadblock, because there's certainly been a lot of roadblocks to get him. So he's well overdue. Snake Eyes, obviously, Storm Shadow and Firefly. So who knows who we might see next? We could see Cobra Commander, someone like that. Let me know who you'd like to see next from Mezco 1/12, if you've picked all of these up, or if you're going to cherry pick them, because maybe you're a classified collector. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, there's some more glamour shots or sort of promo shots of Duke in action, getting up to all sorts of mischief against Cobra. So yeah, let me know if you're going to pick him up. And moving from G.I. Joe, we go to Metal Slug. Now, Metal Slug is a sort of video game. I remember playing it back myself when I was sort of younger. in a pool hole near me. Yeah, it's kind of like those 80s action movies. We're getting 2 female figures from Metal Slug, Theo and Eerie. They'll go great with the male characters and obviously the enemy soldiers we've got. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are and if you're going to pick them up. They'll be around the $80 to £80 price range. And yeah, they'll be great for some ACBA or sort of dioramas, that kind of thing, or just to sit in your collection with other sort of 1/12 scale military figures. But let me know what you think. Shots fired. And it's coming up to Halloween, and Fresh Monkey Fiction have unveiled their Operation Monster Force Halloween Boy, who's essentially working with the good guys, Declan Van Helsing, and also Dracula in the fight against the bad guy, the Forgotten King. Halloween Boy is sort of a demon who seems to have his own agenda. As I say, he's working with Declan Van Helsing but as an ally, but he seems to have something against Dracula. So yeah, it's good that they're sort of making this kind of story where there's sort of internal disputes between the good guys' ranks, and that yeah, the good guys have internal struggles in the storyline. As I say, Halloween Boy, here he is. He's packed with accessories. He's a demon who's working for the good guys. Yeah, and Dracula in this story is kind of an anti-hero, a good guy himself. And you can expect to see Halloween Boy either in 2022 or 2025. Sorry, 2024 or 2025 from Operation Monster Force on Big Bad Toy Store. And going from monsters to the post-apocalyptic and maybe post-apocalyptic monsters. Zez Studios are giving us Combatants Land of Exile 1/12 scale action figures. Now these do look interesting, they're post-apocalyptic in style. Zez have given us their Roman gladiators before. So yeah, we only have this image to go on so far with these 2 kind of post-apocalyptic characters here in the artwork, but these should be really exciting and interesting. So I'll include more info in a future episode. And again, smash the like button, feel free to comment and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. And if you're into Loose Collector, he'll be soon showing off his iconic heroes. Here's a promo image. This is a logo similar to the Toy Biz Icon Heroes, which came after the Marvel Legends line. And Toy Biz Icon Heroes included characters like Judge Dredd, Savage Dragon, Pit Builder figure and more. So who knows what characters we could see from this line. Maybe Witchblade, Darkness, Danger Girl. It'll all be good choices. I think particularly Witchblade and Danger Girl due to Loose Collector's tendency to focus on female action figures. And speaking of female action figures, we got a look at the upcoming Marvel Legends Wasp action figure, which will be released in the main line. And it's accompanying the Giant Man HasLab if that does fund, which could go either way at this point. So what are your thoughts on this Wasp reveal? What are your thoughts on the Giant Man HasLab? Let me know in the comments below. And speaking of Marvel Legends, for all the latest Marvel Legends news, reviews and live streams, you can check out Dan Who Reviews with co-host Rich M. And of course, there's his other shows such as Legends and Liquor, Turtles and Tea with Tanner, and Joe's and Juice with Dan, our host, Mini Plastic Multiverse Tom, and myself talking all the latest G.I. Joe news, Valaverse Classified news, Valaverse Action Force, and maybe even Operation Monster Force. And we may have a special show planned at MCM Comic Con London, all together live, so keep an eye out for that. And for action figure reviews in the UK, feel free to check out Jay's Toy Collection UK. Now Jay is another member of the Who crew. He'll probably be at MCM Comic Con London, so keep an eye out for his video as well. But I'll put a link to his latest live stream, which was on New York Comic Con, which has just gone by, in the comments below. And check out AC Toy Design for action figure customization, and yeah, all his YouTube videos. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel. He's got a Patreon you can check out as well. And for action figure toy hunts stateside in the California area, you can check out Miguel and the Wolfpack Toy Review. Miguel's done some videos on G.I. Joe recently, G.I. Joe Classified, so again, feel free to check out his channel. And you can of course check out Dante in the Infinity Equation for the latest action figure chat and pop culture discussion. And you can of course check out Big Will Pixels and Plastic as well. He's another member of the Who crew, and he may be at MCM Comic Con, but he's another member of the Who crew, so yeah. Check out Big Will Pixels and Plastic. For action figure reviews in Ireland, you can check out Brian's action figure reviews. You can also check out Austin, the Hero Collectors, and feel free to check out Trevor, the 1/6 shooter, for all things Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, and more. And you can check out Why So Serious Toys. And also feel free to check out Agent Z-Man. And for toy hunts and film reviews, you can check out Cypher Sigma, and you can check out Elson Official Music for the latest pop music covers. And finally, feel free to check out the 3POA podcast with Laser Pants, Tony of Analog Toys, and Bobby Valor of Valaverse Action Force for action figure chat and pop culture discussion. Oh, and of course, Toy Dave on Toy Picks for all the latest toy photography tips and tricks. And if you want to check out a few of my videos, you can check out my video on my G.I. Joe classified Big Ben review. And here's a picture of Big Ben in action, ready to go up against any Cobra forces. And of course, you can check out my video on my G.I. Joe classified custom Steel Corps Jungle Ops Trooper, or Steel Brigade Jungle Ops Trooper, Valaverse Steel Brigade Jungle Ops Trooper. Here he is next to Scarlet. And again, from G.I. Joe Classified, again, I'll put links to those videos in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. And if you feel like pre-ordering anything that's been shown when it does come up for pre-order, you can of course check out, or purchase it, you can of course check out Kapow Toys. And feel free to check out Comics and Cocktails. And you can of course check out Star Action Figures. And these are all our excellent UK independent online retailers, and I'll put links again for all these in the comments below that I'm mentioning here. So you can of course also check out In Demand Toys, and yeah, In Demand Toys will probably be at MCM Comic Con. Kapow Toys might be there as well. They'll have stalls there, so let me know in the comments as well if you're planning to attend MCM Comic Con. If you're based in the UK or if you're planning to attend, it's next weekend. And of course we've got 10/27 on the Friday as well. Feel free to check out Gobsmack Comics. And you can of course check out Invincible Toys, and I'll put a link for their futuristic combat soldiers in the comments below. And you can check out the whole shebang, and why not check out all the cool stuff. And of course Valaverse.com, where you can get all your Action Force needs with international shipping. But keep an eye on Kapow Toys if you're based in the UK as well, because they should have Valaverse in stock moving on from November onwards. And finally you've got the Fwoosh here. To look at a few items from the Fwoosh. You got one of their skeletons here. It's their yokai bone brawlers. So there's just a few updates on that coming out in 2024. And then Ninja Scroll Kagero, I think is called, this character's called Kagero. So that should be going up for pre-order next month. So a few interesting things to come from Fwoosh Toys there. Now of course Ninja Scroll was an anime film, and if you like sort of the latest film and TV reviews, you can check out Film and TV Review website, and a link for that will be in the comments below. So as I mentioned, Modder King 1/12 scale model kit line earlier. Let's go for something just a little bit different on the channel. Don't normally talk about this scale. It's 1/6 scale Hot Toys. It's Venom, which you could sort of fudge into a Marvel Legends display as a monstrous Venom to scale with your 1/12 scale Spider-Man collection. Yeah, and this is the Venom from the PS5. Now he's absolutely enormous. I think he's around the $400 or $500 mark. He's enormous. He's going to scale like a King Kong size Venom with your Marvel Legends, because yeah, he's absolutely massive next to the Hot Toys characters, so he's going to be absolutely massive. But obviously Venom was drawn in all sorts of different scales and sizes in the comics, and there have been instances where the symbiote on its own has looked really big, so it is possible to fudge a character like this into a Marvel Legends or 1/12 scale display, say alongside your Mafex or something like that. Yeah, and if you've never got Hot Toys before, I've only got one myself. I've got Captain America concept art Captain America. They are worth definitely picking up. It'd be nice to see if Hot Toys decided to do 1/12 scale characters at some point. I mean, obviously we've got Mezco 1/12 for that, and a few other kind of like things in 1/12 scale, third party cloth characters in 1/12 scale that are filling that gap, between Hot Toys and obviously the low, which is 1/6 scale, and obviously the lower down scale, which is 1/12 scale. But yeah, I mean, I think Hot Toys 1/12 scale figures would be exciting if they ever do release them. But yeah, until then we can fudge it with some characters that maybe could appear massive, and Venom would definitely fit into that category. So I guess, well, here you go. Here he is next to some Hot Toys characters, so you can see how massive, and they're 12-inch, so you can see how massive Venom appears next to your 12-inch or a 12-inch collection. So he's absolutely going to tower over anything 6-inch. But yeah, here's some cool battle scenes just to sort of whet your appetite. Again, thanks for watching. You make all these videos possible, and until next time, just make sure that you enjoy those flicks and figs, and I'll leave you sort of to have a ponder about everything we've seen it. But until next time, like, comment and subscribe.